Imagine a fishing technique so sustainable, it could change how we harvest our seas. Welcome to pole and line fishing, a method celebrated for its gentle impact on marine ecosystems. Primarily used in the pursuit of tuna, this technique stands out for its stark contrast to the often harmful practices of large-scale commercial fishing. Here, each fisherman wields a single line attached to a pole, ensuring only targeted species are caught, drastically reducing unwanted bycatch. Now, with such precision at hand, how do fish actually respond to this method? Fish are not mere passive creatures when it comes to pole and line fishing. Their reactions are fascinating and varied. When fish sense the presence of a fishing line, their first instinct often involves an escape response. This can look like a sudden, rapid darting movement or a strategic dive deeper into the water's abyss. Such maneuvers are not just about fleeing, they are calculated efforts to break the line of sight and minimize the risk of capture. However, the scene beneath the waves turns quite dynamic when bait enters the equation. Here we observe the feeding competition. Fish, typically driven by hunger, switch to a competitive mode. They dart aggressively towards the bait, often pushing and shoving their way through their shoal. This frenzy not only shows their competitive nature, but also highlights a departure from their usual cautious behavior around potential threats. Stress indicators are another vital aspect of fish behavior during fishing. As the struggle intensifies, signs like increased respiration rates become evident. Fish might also display erratic swimming patterns, a stark contrast to their usually streamlined and purposeful movements. These signs are critical. They reflect the physiological costs the fish endure during such high-stress scenarios. Understanding these behaviors isn't just about fishing, it's about insight into marine life itself. When marine biologists observe the intricate behaviors of fish during pole and line fishing, they unlock a treasure trove of data. These behaviors are not random. They reflect the fish's physiological stress responses, their social interactions, and their ability to adapt to rapidly changing environments. By dissecting these responses, scientists can better understand the resilience and vulnerabilities of marine species. This knowledge is crucial, especially as marine ecosystems face pressures from climate change and human activities. For fishermen, grasping the subtleties of fish behavior translates into more than just a good catch. It's about fishing smarter. By understanding the species-specific behaviors, fishermen can tailor their techniques to target desired species more effectively, reducing the unintentional capture of non-target species, known as bycatch. Turning to conservation efforts, the insights gained from studying fish behavior are invaluable. They inform sustainable fishing practices and help shape policies that aim to preserve marine life while still supporting the livelihoods of communities dependent on fishing. By implementing strategies that respect the natural behaviors of fish, we can mitigate the impact of fishing on marine ecosystems, ensuring that they remain vibrant and productive for future generations. The dance between fish and fishermen during pole and line fishing is more than a chase. It's a complex interaction that holds secrets to sustainable practices. Today, we dived into the dynamic world of fish behavior in the context of pole and line fishing. Throughout our exploration, we've seen that fish are not merely passive entities in their watery realms. Instead, they exhibit a fascinating array of responses when confronted with pole and line fishing techniques. Let's recap the key points we've discussed. Firstly, fish behaviors vary widely, from darting escapes that ripple through schools to the intrigued approach of solitary individuals. These reactions are not random, but are deeply influenced by the specific methods and tools used by fishermen. The type of bait, the movement of the line, and even the time of day can dictate whether a fish decides to bite or flee. These behaviors have profound implications. For marine biologists, understanding these patterns is not just about documenting ecological trivia, it's about unraveling the complex interactions within marine ecosystems. For fishermen, recognizing these behaviors can mean the difference between a bountiful catch and coming home empty-handed. But the impact goes beyond individual success. By aligning fishing techniques with the natural behaviors of fish, we can foster more sustainable practices. This alignment helps in reducing overfishing and minimizing ecological disruption, thereby supporting marine biodiversity. It's a win-win for both our dinner tables and the ocean's health. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with others. And write your thoughts about this fascinating nature life in the comment column below.